I'm going to read first. I'm Sariah. I'm sorry. If you're new to this channel, this is Sariah. I'm Shay. This is the Sariah and Shay show. I'm going to go ahead and get started with our reading. We were not here, but thank you guys so much for joining us today. We had a fun time. And then you just pick. So we are reading different books today. I'm going to be reading We Need More Nuts, and Jason's going to be reading a Pete the Cat book, but he's going to go ahead and choose it first, and then we'll go ahead and start reading. As he is choosing his books, you already got it? Okay, so which one you got?
Oh, I got Pete the Cat and Lost Tooth.
And The Lost Tooth? Okay. So title, illustrator, written by, all of those fun things that you usually, Scootin', all those fun things that you usually talk about in the book. Scootin' some more so everybody can see you.
The title is Pete the Cat and the Lost Tooth.
Okay, so you scoot up. I'll move this. So Jace is doing Pete the Cat and the Lost Tooth. We have Pete the Cat this week. We have a whole bunch of different Pete the Cats. Here, scoot up.
And something that's different is that it's only made by James Dean, I
think
his sister.
Oh, so this one's only made by him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It might be his wife. I don't know. We'll have to look that up to see who is actually that person. Mm-hmm. James Dean and Kimberly Dean, I think, right? Here, scoot up a little bit more. Yes, there you go. Okay, perfect. All right, so you have to go ahead. So what I'm going to do is you scoot up. Yes, scoot up, scoot up. I want you to be as close as you can to the camera. Close, 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 close. As Sariah is close and closer and closer. Yeah. There we go. Okay, and then I'll hold the book. And then you read so everyone can see the pages. So you guys, you're reading. I'm holding the book. And I'm going to be the person in the back. Sariah's going to try to touch it. But Jace is the narrator. You know what a narrator is?
The person who made the story is
Talking. Yeah, the person who's talking. So you're the narrator today for this book. This is the Pete the Cat and the Lost Tooth by James Dean. And you're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to be the person in the back. You are the narrator. Sariah is the audience. And YouTube and TikTok is the audience. So we got that all set. Okay, girl.
Pete lost the tooth. Put it under your pillow. His mom says, the tooth fairy will come.
Ooh, Sariah, you know what that means? When you get some teeth, they're gonna fall out, girl.
Pete pulls the tooth under his Pete puts the
there you
tooth
go,
under
good.
his pillow. He closes his eyes. He hears a jiggle. It's the tooth fairy.
It's the tooth fairy, Sariah. It's the tooth fairy. What happens?
I'm very busy tonight, she says. I can help. Great, she gives Pete magic wings. He can fly.
She gave Pete some wings. So if she gave Pete some wings, so what's Pete now?
A tooth fairy.
A tooth fairy.
Visit these cool kids, says the tooth fairy. Just take the tooth and leave a coin, she says. Pete is ready to go.
Pete is ready to go. So Pete is officially the new tooth fairy, and he's going to use her magic wings to go and give these cool kids some prizes.
Kaylee is the first on the list.
Ooh.
Here is Kaylee's lost tooth.
He went under the bed, Sariah, to find the lost tooth.
Pete takes the tooth and leaves a coin for Kaylee. Alligator is next on the list.
Alligator. Alligator have a lot of teeth.
Look, alligator's lost tooth. Careful, it's very sharp. Pete takes the tooth and leaves a coin for alligator.
Leaves another coin. I hope Pete doesn't run out of coins. I really do.
Gus the platypus is next on the list. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What, he didn't find something.
Where's the tooth? The tooth is not here.
That's right, the tooth is not there.
Oh, he's peeking.
He's peeking. Is platypus peeking?
Mm-hmm. The tooth is not here. The tooth is not anywhere. Gus, the platypus is peeking.
He's peeking with one eye.
Where is Gus' lost tooth? The tooth is lost. Does Pete panic? No, Pete knows what to do.
Pete always knows what to do. Pete always knows. He's very creative, so he's gonna think of something really cool.
Look, Gus is awake. Where's your tooth, Gus? Pete asks. Platypus do not, says Gus. Platypus don't have teeth.
Platypus don't
I knew
have
something
teeth.
was up.
I
They don't
knew.
have teeth.
Yes, they don't have teeth. So what's up?
But I still want to be a part of the tooth fairy fun. No worries. Pete puts a coin.
No worries.
No worries, says Pete. Pete puts a coin under Gus's pillow.
He puts a coin under Gus's pillow, even though he doesn't have teeth. It's okay. We got you.
Thank you, Gus says. You're welcome, says Pete. Good night, Gus. Great work, Pete, says the tooth fairy. No problem, says Pete.
Oh, that was nice of Pete.
Not everyone is the same, but being kind is always cool.
I love it. I love the ending of, I'm telling you, Pete always has an amazing thing to say at the end of a book, right? Mm-hmm. He always has a clever saying or something that you can learn from his books. That's why I love Pete the Cat, because Pete the Cat talks about everything. Something creative, how to be creative, what you should do, how you can turn nothing into something. I love it. And this was Pete the Cat and the Lost Tooth. So what do you think? What's your rating on this book, and what did you like about the book?
I think it's a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
And the reason why I like it is because at the end of the story, not everybody's the same, but if you're kind, you can be cool.
Yeah, because one thing I love too, not everyone's the same, but you should treat them the same, right? Mm-hmm. Because
like Gus. He
like
didn't have
Gus.
teeth, but he still gave him a coin.
Because he wanted to be a part of it. And if he would have been like, no, you can't get a coin, how you think that would have made Gus feel? Sad. But Pete is just a kid like everybody else, right? Just because he doesn't have any teeth doesn't mean that he can't get a coin too, right? Sariah, what you giving the book? Because you eating it.
He gave it an E out of 10.
An E out of 10, right? Yes, you get an E out of 10. Yeah, so you get this book a 10 out of 10, and you like because of the ending, right? And what do you think the ending taught you?
Taught you that some people are different than you, but you should still be kind to them.
Yes, I love that. Even though people are different, you should still treat them with respect. You should still treat them the same as anyone else that you could, because you want to be able to treat people how you want to be treated. Because everybody looks different, everybody's skin color is different, everybody comes from different places, but that doesn't mean we get treated differently, right? You still have to be kind to others, no matter what. Everyone is not the same. And right, Jace is different from you.
King saying, I'm not trying to help people all just because of their color. I'm helping them because how they're going to be described.
Oh my gosh, Jace, that's so profound. So Jace just said, it's just like Martin Luther King. You're not trying to help people because
just because of their skin color. Also because how they've been described.
I love it. I love it. Where'd you learn that?
It was this little thing at school. It was a poster.
It was a poster? Okay, I love it. So I love how you connected that poster and that saying to this book when you just read it at the end, and how we were connecting all of those pieces together, right? I love that. So that's what reading can do. Reading can connect pieces in different words, different quotes, different sayings. You dancing, girl, different things together. And then how you were able to make a connection from Martin Luther King's quote to Pete the Cat, right? And just that saying at the end, right? I love that. So that was amazing. So that's what he did. He was able to use those context clues and be able to do that. That shows you how amazing having these conversations about different books, about reading, literacy, just do it, just to be able to have fun. And then you can make connections because he was able to remember that one thing, that quote, and how it's so profound. So thank you so much, Jace, for doing that. I love that. I love how you were able to quote Martin Luther King. That's amazing. Great job. So Jace, I want you to go ahead and tell everybody who you are to Sariah, and then also where's your YouTube where they can find you, and that you'll be here tomorrow.
I'm Sariah's older brother, and my name is Jace. My YouTube channel name is Jacefly, JCEFLY, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, he will. He'll be doing Pete the Cat. He's doing Pete the Cat all week. Yes. Thank you so much, Jay. So he ended on with Martin Luther King, and that was amazing. So thank you guys for even seeing that. I think that was so amazing. Right, Sariah? Look what your brother did. He quoted something from Martin Luther King on our live today on his own. Yes, we're gonna dance to that. That's amazing, girl. You silly. You silly. So we're gonna end it. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna read John Fisk. And this is "We Need More Nuts." We need more nuts, right, Sariah? Nutty girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this book because he's one of my favorite authors, and I've been reading him this week for Krabby Week. Yes. And I'm going to wrap it like I've been doing, right? I'm going to keep trying to keep that energy and keep trying to do some things like that. What's up? But this book is actually kind of fun. So let's begin. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stand up on my legs, girl. Okay, let's see what we got here. It says, Sariah, you're not even in the camera. You better get in here, girl. It says, 1 nut, 2 nuts, 3 nuts, 4 nuts, A. 1 nut, 2 nuts, 3 nuts, 4 nuts, A. We have 4 nuts. We need more nuts. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Fun. These nuts are great. Fun. These nuts are great. Yum. 8 nuts, great nuts. 4 plus 4. 8 is great, but let's get more. Sariah, it says, whoa. 9 nuts, 10 nuts, 12 nuts. Where did 11 go? It says, we lost the nut. The follower's 10. He says, so spit them out, we'll start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11. What happens? He says, should I go on? Yes, please do. Yes, please do. Let's go, Sariah. What we got? Our old friend 12, we're 1, meets 2, 13, 14, 15. Yay! We're going nuts for nuts today. We're going nuts. Sariah, I'm going nuts. We're going nuts. Go, girl. We're going nuts. He said, here, 16 nuts to fill our cheeks. These nuts should keep us up for weeks. Yo. We going nuts, girl. Let's go nuts. It says 17, 18, 19, 20. Should we get more? No, we have plenty. He's like, no, don't put no more in my mouth. We got plenty. He says, you're no fun. Here's 21 and 22 and 23. He said, let's go. We going nuts. And 23. I love these nuts. I love this tree. You're doing great, my furry brother. You're doing great. Let's go nuts, Sariah. Let's go nuts. Let's go nuts. I'm going nuts. We going nuts today. Open wide. Here comes another. 24 nuts. Yippee-dee. Yippee. He says, twat, I'm done. No more nuts. No more. He said, yippee. He says, I guess we'll stop at 23. I'm going nuts. Sariah, I like that book because I get to go nuts. Hey, we going crazy. Let's act up. I'm going nuts. Yeah, I'm going nuts, girl. Go, girl. Thank you guys so much. We had some great books today. It was 2 books. We did Pete the Cat by her brother. That was an amazing. The Lost Tooth or The Tooth Fairy. That was what we read. And then we did We Need More Nuts by Jonathan Fisk. This is one of my favorite books today. Both of them, actually, because the quote that Jace was able to quote and then us, we went nuts. Let's go. We went nuts. She going nuts. She like, give me this book. We going nuts. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining our live. We had some fun today. We're going to come back tomorrow. Jason's going to be reading Pete the Cat. Come join us because he might come up with another quote. You never know. I don't know what the day will give. But I think we'll have some fun doing it. I'm Shay. This is Sariah. This is the Sariah and Shay Show. We come here every day, as many days as we can, to go ahead and read, literacy, story time, have some fun. Depending on what the book is, we going nuts. We having some fun. But we will see you guys next time for reading. And if you go ahead and check out our YouTube, if you go ahead and check out the TikTok, you can come on live when we're here. Tell people to come and join the fun. If they can't join, they can always come the next day or when we're here, right? But until then, we will see you guys. Minyana. Oh, you eating the book, girl. You going nuts. She going nuts for real. We going nuts. Say bye, Sariah. You got it, girl.